Welcome to Hays Post News. I'm Becky Kaiser. There will be a community improvement district with a 1% sales tax at the Hays Mall starting after April 1st. Hays City Commissioners approved the CID request 3-2 Thursday evening during their meeting. The monies will be used to fund improvements and renovations across the entire property. Commissioner Kent Stewart has been publicly opposed to the request for some time. Commissioner Sean Musil has also been opposed but voted in favor of it after discussion with some local businesses.
I'm not a big fan of, somebody not putting any of their own investment, and I still think that's absolutely wrong. But after I spent a lot of hours around town, going to the mall, talking to some of the businesses, I went to some of the small businesses in town. Some were friends I know, some I don't know the people that own it, and I kept getting the same thing: is we don't like the way they're going about it, but we want to see Hays have more business because I think it'll bring more traffic to the town and for the future of Hays. And also, maybe keep people in town, people that, come here for all the state events. I mean, whether it's music, sports, we get a ton of people in this town. Do you guys ever go to the mall on the weekends? It's packed. And there's nothing there to shop. I mean, there's places to shop, but there's not a lot. And just imagine if those people had choices, more choices. And I'm in the business where competition makes you better, and I think competitions could be good for us in this community.
This is welfare for the rich at the expense of the poor, with hopes of improving and extending the life of the mall. To the credit of the people who are requesting the CID, they've been very clear that they won't guarantee anything. So this is $3 million with no guaranteed results. Not my idea of good business.
Hays Mayor Henry Schwaller also voting against the CID. DP Management CEO Terry Clough says interior improvements will begin after the holiday season, with exterior renovations starting after the first of the year. City Commissioners also approved a 1% increase in the transient guest tax on local motel rooms. It will increase from 4 to 5%, still one of the lowest in the state. That extra 1% had been levied to finance the Hays Welcome Center building. It was paid off early. By approving the increase again, the extra monies will be used to promote the community. City Manager Toby Doherty says taking some of those costs out of the general fund will leave more money for police, fire, parks, and other general expenditures. The TGT is also used to fund half of the Downtown Development Corporation. Thursday night's Hays City Commission meeting opened with recognition of 32 city employees by the commissioners, City Manager Doherty, and other city staff. The employees were thanked and given awards for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and even 30 years of service to the city of Hays. A proposal to merge Dodge City Community College with Fort Hays State University apparently has collapsed. The merger has sparked controversy since it was first announced this spring. 117th District State Representative John Avey and his wife Marcia both teach at Dodge City Community College.
It's been talked about by some for quite some time, and then probably maybe February, March of this year, folks in Dodge really started to hear about it. And so I think there were a lot of questions, and it seemed like the questions that were being asked, the answers maybe weren't known, or they weren't getting the answers. And so I think that made it more difficult for people to kind of connect with and really know what's going on. It's a big deal. Dodge City Community College has been here since 1935.
Supporters had believed it would help the Dodge City area economy and provide more educational opportunities. Opponents have been concerned the merger would hurt the community college's educational mission and its current faculty and staff. The community college's Board of Trustees voted 3-3 Tuesday on the proposal. That tied vote essentially ends merger plans because the Kansas Board of Regents wanted a unified show of support from the Dodge City Board. A Hill City man was killed and another injured in a one-vehicle accident just before 10 Thursday morning west of Hays. The Kansas Highway Patrol says a pickup driven by 52-year-old Ronald L. Keith was eastbound on I-70 5 miles west of Hays when it went off the road and struck an embankment. Keith and his passenger, 76-year-old Ronald T. Keith of Hill City, were transported to Hays Medical Center. Ronald T. Keith died Thursday afternoon. A Texas man arrested in Thomas County was sentenced Wednesday to 75 months in federal prison for drug trafficking. The U.S. Attorney's Office says the 49-year-old Dallas man pleaded guilty to one count of possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine. He admitted the Kansas Highway Patrol stopped him October 28th of last year in Thomas County. Investigators found nearly 5 pounds of meth hidden in the dash of the pickup he was driving. A co-defendant, also from California, was sentenced to 108 months in federal prison.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeffrey Lowe at Lifetime Dental Care in Hayes. Why pay more for slow braces when you can save money with fast braces? Fast braces can straighten all of your teeth in as little as 3 months to a year and are safe for children and adults. You can only find fast braces in western Kansas at Lifetime Dental Care in Hayes. I am so confident with this revolutionary braces technology that I even put them on my son Hayden.
It's amazing how fast my teeth have adjusted, and it's a lot more comfortable than I thought it was going to be.
So call now to schedule a free consultation and see if Fast Braces is right for you.
Well, I'm missing out on full conversations. My children had mentioned to me, Dad, you're missing so much. I needed to come in and get it taken care of, and I'm glad I did. You just put them in every morning and change the batteries when they need to be changed, and you just become accustomed to having them in.
If you're suffering from hearing loss, stop by Hearing Solutions today and be another satisfied customer tomorrow. Happy birthday. I love you. I'm sorry. Happy anniversary. Get well. Congratulations. Thinking of you. Just because. Flowers by Francis for any occasion, 2424 Vine Street in Hayes.
Love at First Fit best describes FDJ's new premium denim jean. You know how your old jeans fade and they stretch out? Not Love Denim. They have a 360-degree stretch, which means no bagging and no sagging. The most comfortable jean you will ever wear. Now are you ready to have a flatter tummy and lift the booty? Yep, Love Denim to the rescue. Now we invite you to take the Love Denim Fit Challenge. You'll be glad you did. Come see us at Mamzell's and see what Love Denim is all about. At Mamzell's, Centennial Plaza, Hayes.
A news update from the Salina Post. The Kansas Supreme Court has announced plans to begin deliberating a same-sex marriage case on the same day that a mass wedding is planned in Wichita. The hearing planned for Monday stems from a petition that Kansas Attorney General Derek Schmidt filed after Johnson County judge directed that marriage licenses be issued to same-sex couples. But even before the hearing, gay couples were moving ahead with wedding plans. The rush to wed comes after the U.S. Supreme Court on Wednesday denied a request from Kansas to prevent gay and lesbian couples from marrying while the state fights the issue in court. Kansas went to the Supreme Court after the American Civil Liberties Union sued on behalf of 2 lesbian couples denied marriage licenses in Douglas and Sedgwick counties. The superintendent of a central Kansas school district has been picked as the state's next education commissioner. The Kansas State Board of Education named Randy Watson to the role. Besides leading the McPherson School District, Watson is the chairman of a new Innovative Districts program. Under a 2013 law, up to 29 of the state's 286 school districts can be designated as innovative. The McPherson district was one of the first 2 to receive that designation, which allows districts to be exempt from certain state public education regulations if they present plans to improve student achievement. Watson is taking over for Diane DeBacker, who left her position back in May to become an advisor to the Director General of the Abu Dhabi Education Council in the United Arab Emirates. Riley County Police have charged a man with attempted murder after a woman was stabbed in the face and neck at the Manhattan Public Library. 30-year-old Samuel D'Artez of Manhattan arrested after a 4-hour standoff with police on Thursday. Police say he was pulled over in Morris County, but they didn't provide details about the standoff. The 27-year-old victim was taken to an area hospital in unknown but stable condition. Her relationship to D'Artez is not clear. There were no other injuries in that incident reported. A Salina man arrested Wednesday on a requested charge of promoting obscenity after sending a sexually explicit picture of himself to a 16-year-old girl that was a former co-worker. Police Captain Chris Trochek said 25-year-old Jonathan Lewis allegedly sent one unsolicited picture of himself naked to the girl via Facebook while she was at school on Tuesday. Police were later notified of the incident by the girl and her father. Well, with the winter weather moving through the state this weekend, the Kansas Department of Transportation has implemented a new snow fighter training course to better educate new equipment operators on all aspects of roadway snow and ice control, as well as how to maintain their equipment. KDOT has a staff of 1,200 ready for winter weather, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They have taken their dry runs and have stored 200,000 tons of salt in preparation for the Kansas winter ahead. Last winter, KDOT spent more than $22 million and used 128,000 tons of salt to clear the state's highways while plowing approximately 2.8 million miles, effectively plowing the 25,000-mile state system more than 110 times. And finally, during World War I, Kansas sent flour to Belgium in cotton sacks to help relief efforts during the war. Belgian women embroidered the sacks and sent them back to Kansas as a thank you gift. Now, 100 years later, one of those embroidered flour sacks is returning to Belgium for an exhibit commemorating the 100th anniversary of World War I. The Kansas Historical Society said an embroidery sack from its collection is now on display at the Het Stammes in Hasselt, Belgium, for an exhibit open through August 31st. Hasselt is the town that originally received the sack filled a century ago with flour from Kansas, but this time Kansas sent the bag back without any flour. This has been a news update from the Salina Post.
Thanks, Randy. Be sure you stay in touch with what happens this weekend 24/7 on our website. Just click on HaysPost.com. This weekend is likely to bring some snow. Meteorologist Dan Holliday is in next with our weather forecast. Stay tuned.
Gibson's Health Mart Pharmacy in Waukene, a pharmacy plus a whole lot more. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies dedicated to you, the customer. Stop into Gibson's and enjoy a friendly smile and a helping hand. Whether you need photos, home health, beauty aids, cosmetics, count on Gibson's. When it comes to pharmacy, there is no better choice. Gibson's Health Mart pharmacists take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer questions you may have. Gibson's Health Mart in downtown Waukene. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with your Eagle Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit eaglecom.net to learn more.
We will be cloudy overnight, our low in the low 20s with snow moving in as a winter weather advisory goes into effect. Occasional snow at times on Saturday with a high 28. Saturday night, snow will come to an end late with a low 10, and then sunny and cold Sunday with a high 29. From the Eagle Stormwatch Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dan Holliday.
Thanks, Dan. And be sure to check our website, HaysPost.com, for any weather-related cancellations or postponements this weekend, and stay warm. I'm Becky Kaiser. We'll see you again Monday.
The Eagle Community Television Oil and Gas Report, brought to you by WW Drilling of Waukene, with 6 rigs serving central and western Kansas. The Eagle Community Television Oil and Gas Report, brought to you by WW Drilling of Waukene, with 6 rigs serving central and western Kansas.